the Right Honorable David Miliband, our esteemed graduation speaker, faculty, staff, honored guests, parents, family members, friends, and above all, the class of 2024. Welcome to the 80th commencement ceremony at SAIS. It is a time for great celebration and rejoicing. Many years ago, during my first go at being a dean, I had the pleasure of hosting the renowned journalist Bob Schieffer as our commencement speaker. He began his talk that day by observing, and I quote, "I love graduation day. It's my favorite holiday. Everybody is happy. The students are relieved. The parents and families are overjoyed, and the faculty and staff can proudly send off a new crop of motivated young people out into the world." I couldn't have said it better. All of you know that you had a lot of support along the way, first and foremost from your families and friends, many of whom I'm delighted to see are here today or streaming this event. So I want to begin by asking our students to stand and applaud them for the love and commitment that they have showed you. And of course, none of this would be possible without the dedication and the commitment of our extraordinary SAIS faculty and staff. So I ask all the faculty and staff here today to stand so that we can all express our appreciation to you. I also want to thank our alumni and our board of advisors for their continued and extraordinary support. As you sit here today and look around you, you will see an amazing group of classmates who came to SAIS with extraordinarily diverse backgrounds, interests, and career ambitions. But you leave SAIS with three things in common: a set of lifelong friendships, a determination to help make the world a better place, and most important, a SAIS degree. To all of you, to the MAIRs and the MIPPs, the MEFs, the MAGPs, the MAGRs, the MESAs, and the MASCIs, and of course our newly minted doctors, our warmest congratulations. All SAIS graduations are special, but this is especially special. You are the first class to call the Hopkins Bloomberg Center, or as I think we will always call it, 555, your home. Some of you have the further distinction of being the only class that will have ever spent time both in the Hopkins Center and in our old home in Massachusetts Avenue. For all of us, this has been a year of challenges and exhilaration, as you have played the indispensable role as the beta testers for this remarkable new future for SAIS and Johns Hopkins University. You've put up with construction sites and atrium drumming, searched high and low for outlets to plug into your laptops, and a few of you have even gotten the memorable experience of working out with me in our new gym. You've shown resilience and good humor as we figured out how to adapt to our new home and adapt it to your needs, and to keep the old SAIS community spirit alive as we embark on creating the SAIS 3.0. And I also want to express my admiration for you, as together we have navigated a very difficult time in world events, as conflict abroad has also hit close to home. As professionals schooled in the challenges of international affairs, you were uniquely well prepared to foster constructive and serious engagement on these issues, and you demonstrated those skills and values time and time again. You have shown that you are truly ready to help the world do better in the future. One of the most rewarding parts of my job as I travel around this country and the world is to meet SAIS alumni and see the impact they are having in their chosen fields. I have every confidence that you too will take your places in this long line of accomplishment as you move into a world of breathtaking change and complexity, armed with the skills and knowledge to help address the challenges and opportunities, not just of today, but of decades to come. And I know that we can count on you to help the next generation of SAIS students with your advice and counsel. I look forward to welcoming you back to your forever home whenever you are back in DC. Congratulations again to all of you. Best of luck, and keep in touch. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce Anika Penn, the immediate past president of the Johns Hopkins University Alumni Association. I'm thrilled to note that Anika is not only an alumna of Johns Hopkins University, but equally important, of the School of Advanced International Studies, graduating here in 2010. Anika is an investor, entrepreneur, and global health pioneer. Previously, she served as the entrepreneur in residence at the Joe Kerr Conway Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center at Smith College, and was the co-founder and CEO of Frontier Health, a marketplace for innovative, frugal medical devices for the developing world. Her career has traversed medical research, international reproductive health and HIV/AIDS, health innovation, and human rights policy. She holds her MA from SAIS with concentrations in international economics and China studies, and an AB from Smith, with time spent at Nanjing University as a part of the Duke University Study in China program. And I'm delighted she is also a member of our board of advisors. Anika, welcome to the podium.
Good morning to the newest graduating class of the Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies. I am Anika Penn, Johns Hopkins Alumni Association immediate past president and a graduate of the 2010 class from SAIS. On behalf of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Council and the Johns Hopkins Alumni Association, I want to congratulate you on your commencement and welcome you to the Johns Hopkins global alumni community, nearly 260,000 strong. I'm excited to introduce you to the next phase of your Hopkins journey. Like me, you chose Johns Hopkins for the opportunity to flourish in a university community with a diversity of experiences. Your alumni community extends beyond the Hopkins campus to a worldwide network that celebrates this community's diversity. Whether you're a Carey alum in Baltimore, a medicine grad in Boston, or a SAIS alum in Bologna. As the newest members of the Alumni Association, you'll find many opportunities to celebrate, to connect, and to collaborate, both virtually and in person. I encourage each of you to connect with one another on OneHop Alumni, our exclusive and virtual networking platform, and through social, cultural, identity, and industry-based events designed by and for our alumni community. From our school-based alumni weekends to our annual networking conferences and everything in between. Consider mentoring a current student. Continue to shape and manage your career path through Handshake or through our latest Alumni Life Design Experience course, launching this June. Explore Hopkins at Home, our online source for lectures and live events, and learn more about our other lifelong learning opportunities, including our Odyssey non-credit programs and the Alumni Authors Bookshelf. Stay in touch with your Hopkins and SAIS alumni relations team, and follow the Alumni Association's social media accounts. You can become a social media ambassador, keep your contact information updated, and so you'll receive the latest university and association news. Finally, consider sharing your updates with us, including your stories of what Hopkins has made possible for you using the hashtag HopkinsPossible. On a personal note, I have been an active member of the Alumni Council since 2014 and have been honored to serve as a volunteer for the university in a multitude of roles. I hope you will join me and thousands of other alumni who use these opportunities to enrich our lives, both personally and professionally. And in closing, I hope you remember that wherever you go, there are Hopkins alums where you are, there are Hopkins alums doing what you do, and perhaps most importantly, there are Hopkins alums doing what you want to do next. And we're here to connect you with them and with the university. My heartfelt congratulations once again to each and every one of you. I hope this will be the first of many opportunities where our paths will cross. And as you go out and celebrate today, remember that you are forever a part of Hopkins. Now let's get started on your alumni journey.
Thank you, Anika. Now I have the privilege to introduce Kosi Obuli, the Student Government Association President. During my time at SAIS, I've had the great pleasure of getting to know Kosi. He is a force of nature, and I do mean force, tirelessly and creatively advocating for his fellow students and a valued contributor to our ongoing conversation between faculty, staff, students, and alumni, helping all of us find common ground. Through his MAIR degree, Kosi explored the intersection of technology and global affairs. His leadership within the student body, representing more than 1,000 diverse graduate students, exemplifies his commitment to fostering a vibrant and supportive SAIS community. Post-SAIS, Kosi is focusing on technology law, aiming to delve deep into the socioeconomic disparities amplified by AI innovations. The SGA, and in particular the SGA president, have always played a critical role in the life of SAIS as a key voice for the students in our school. Never has this been more important than in the past year, as I noted earlier, with all the challenges of both our transition and the events in the world. And no group could have played that role more effectively than our current SGA, led by Kosi. I'd like you all to join me in paying tribute to Kosi and all the members of the SGA for all that they've done for our school.
Good morning. I'll try that one more time. Good morning. Before I begin, I extend deep reverence to the Piscataway, Pamunkey, Nentengo, Mataponi, Chickahominy, Monacan, and Powhatan nations, the original stewards of the land and space we reside upon today. I would also like to thank the staff, faculty, and families today beaming with pride and joy. Your ancestors' wildest dreams are seated before you as graduates from this institution. Let me express my deepest gratitude for the privilege of speaking to our class of 2024. Today is a particular honor because we all know this is true. The class of 2024 will be the greatest class to ever graduate from Johns Hopkins SAIS. The class of 2024 comes from diverse backgrounds, each with a unique story. 650 of us represent over 50 countries and territories, countless nationalities, and immeasurable dreams and aspirations. But we have been drawn together here at SAIS, united in our passion to make a difference in the world. Yet even as we celebrate our achievements and our imminent graduation, we cannot ignore the challenges that await us. In a world still rife with inequality, injustice, and division, we must decide what kind of future we will help shape. Is 2024 the year of democracy, the year of hypocrisy, or the year of hope? The world won't be judged simply by some type of right-wing demagogue. The world will be shaped by those who finally confront the deep, long history in which we fail to address the systemic subjugation of those who have been othered. Will it be a generation that succumbs to cynicism and despair? Or will we have the courage to hold fast to humanity's greatest potential, to work tirelessly for the change we wish to see? We, the class of 2024, must choose humanity. We must choose democracy over hypocrisy. We must understand our privilege and our power to shape the world. As we prepare to leave the halls of this institution and venture out into the world, let us hold tight to this spirit. Do not turn a blind eye to the challenges that lie ahead. We have studied way too much not to be conscious. Let us remember that change starts with each and every one of us in our actions and treatment of one another. Let us strive to push the world beyond civil rights simply for a few to human rights for all. Let us recognize that we are all interconnected, that the struggles of any one of us are the struggles of all of us. This idea, this shared notion of shared humanity and shared responsibility has the power to transform our world. I see that power in each and every one of you. It is the same power that brought us here to SAIS. I encourage you to think about how you too can direct your power towards collective liberation rather than demonizing any and all people who want the cycles of wars, oppression, and genocides the world over to stop. So as we step forward into the future, let us do so with conviction and courage. Let us be the class that chooses humanity over oppression, that chooses to unite rather than to divide, that chooses to elevate rather than to subjugate, and that chooses democracy rather than hypocrisy. Today, if you feel the same energy that I do, the same urgency that I do, the same passion that I do, and the same drive that I do, then never forget these parting words. This is our moment. This is our opportunity to bend the arc of history towards justice. And I've never been more confident than we, the Johns Hopkins SAIS class of 2024, are ready to seize this moment. And always remember, positive energy activates constant elevation. Thank you, and congratulations to each and every one of you. Peace. It is now my pleasure to introduce this year's student speaker, Vivian Eng Bendewall. Vivian completed her undergraduate degree here at Georgetown University and focused on China security studies while here at SAIS. Please help me welcome this year's student commencement speaker, Vivian Eng Bendewall.
Hello. Now I can see you. David Miliband, Dean Steinberg, esteemed professors, administrators, and fellow SAIS 2024 classmates. Commencement. It's upon us. Woo! Please join me in thanking everyone just mentioned, but especially Dr. Jill McGovern for allowing me the opportunity to serve as the 8th HNC Mayor McGovern-Muller Fellow, without which I would not have been able to attend SAIS. Thank you. Richard Anderson, Brian McEntee, Jamie Warren, John Urban, and Lauren Szymanski, thank you for your support, wisdom, and guidance through annihilating life events. Most importantly, thank you to my family, Ayi, Yizheng, Kaufu, Kamo, my brothers, sisters, cousins, and my boys, who are my life's opus. I love you. Rerum, sapientia, custos. Wisdom is the guardian of all things. I dare say the people in this hall have gained a bit of wisdom. SAIS Class 2024, this day is ours to celebrate, breathe, laugh, and perhaps cry for all the hard-won accomplishments that let us sit together here in this magnificent space that pays homage to the daughters of the American Revolution. Truly, our efforts are not possible without those that have come before us, those in the circles of our lives, and everything that embodies what we care about. Thank you to all the friends, families, and loved ones that are here. Can't do it without you. In our time at SAIS, we have experienced the pandemic, the end of pandemic lockdowns, and the subtle reintegration of life before COVID in a world forever changed by Zoom. We have also seen the end of the SAIS era on Embassy Row, the grandeur of our new home at 555 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, and the shenanigans born from the start of anything. Most memorably, bongo drum rehearsals. Rehearsing all over 555 with interpretive dancers during midterms week in preparation for the inauguration of our building as the Bloomberg Center. We can laugh about that now, I think. But to get to the heart of why we are all here, our SAIS experience is not just a framed diploma on a wall, but a continued pursuit within the facets of our new knowledge and practice of our daily lives. Our world is on fire in many aspects. Conflicts that blindsided the global community over the past few years have given us much to think about within our class communities, research topics, current and future jobs. Amazing new technologies like AI, machine learning, and quantum computing only offer a window into what life will be like in the near and distant futures. As we stand on the threshold of what's next, recognizing that the journey ahead is as crucial as the knowledge we've gained, let us do this together. The challenges and opportunities that lie in our path demand not just understanding, but action that detours isolationism, echo chambers, and misunderstanding en route to diplomacy, inspired by humanity and the collaborative possibilities within our collective futures. With hate and hurt and fear writ large in the landing pages of our browsers and curated mobile news feeds, many of our classmates have experienced all three emotions within the glass walls of 555. We are better than this. For the first time in the history of humanity, we have technology that can level inequalities in education and economic opportunities across time zones. In contrast, we can focus on arms races with countries that we fear because we don't trust them, for good reason, while imposing a moral high ground which may not exist anywhere. In the spirit of the Johns Hopkins University motto, Veritas, Vos, Liberabit, the truth will set you free. My fellow SAISers, we have a job to do. SAIS Class 2024, as we celebrate today, let us look forward with anticipation and determination. Let's make our mark, driven by the wisdom that is our guardian and will continue to light our way. Congratulations to each one of you. Here's to our journey ahead, filled with promise, challenge, and the opportunity to make a real difference. Thank you.
So now we get to the award section of the ceremony. It's always one of our favorite times to honor people who have played a special role in the life of SAIS. And I want to begin with the presentation of the 2024 Founders Award, which is given to an individual who has provided extraordinary service to the school and made significant contributions to our tradition of excellence. In recognition of her service, leadership, and dedication to SAIS since she joined our community in 1967 as a student, it is my honor to recognize Dr. Bonnie Wilson as the 2024 recipient of the SAIS Founders Award. Bonnie has had a long and enduring affiliation with SAIS. In addition to having been a student both at the Washington, D.C. and Bologna campuses during her graduate education, she served as an assistant and later as the Associate Dean for Student Affairs from 1995 to 2013, the longest-serving dean in the history of the school. She was also the first female dean and the only dean to have attended the Bologna Center. At SAIS, Dr. Wilson supervised the Office of Admissions, Financial Aid, International Student and Scholar Services, Student Advising, Student Life, the Registrar, and importantly, Career Services. She currently serves as the co-chair of the SAIS Legacy Circle and assists our development office on a volunteer basis. She was part of the planning group for the Amici di Bologna's 60th anniversary gala and for the SAIS 75th anniversary celebration, and part of the working group that developed the admissions material for the Schwarzman Scholars Program in China, and serves as a member of the panel of experts who each year choose scholars for that program. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Wilson and thanking her for her extraordinary service to Johns Hopkins and SAIS. It is now time to present the 2024 Dean's Award for Exemplary Service, which is given to an individual who has gone, as they say, above and beyond in their commitment and service to the school. It's a real great pleasure for me to share that the 2024 recipient of the Dean's Award for Exemplary Service is Guadalupe, or as we all know her, Guadi Paz. Over the past 30 years of service to our institution, 30 years, Guadi. First in Latin American studies, then in faculty affairs, and most recently in academic affairs, Guadi has done exactly that, serving as a generous mentor, trusted partner, and tireless advocate for faculty, students, and staff. In doing so, she has supported a generation of SAISers who, in no small part, owe their success to her dedicated efforts. Thanks, Guadi, and congratulations on this well-deserved recognition, and thank you for all that you've done for SAIS. This year, for reasons you'll all guess, we've created a new award, the Dean's Hopkins Bloomberg Center Award for Outstanding Service, presented to extraordinary staff members who provided outstanding service to the Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies and the Hopkins Bloomberg Center. The first of two recipients this year of the Dean's Hopkins Bloomberg Center Award for Outstanding Service is SAIS Events Director Brittany Manita. Over the last 10 months, Brittany has worked tirelessly to ensure that events, from orientation and cookie hour to addresses by heads of state and commencement, continue to showcase the best of SAIS. This responsibility has become all the more complex following our move to the Hopkins Bloomberg Center. But in the face of this challenge, you rose to the occasion, leading a process not only to guarantee the success of our events at SAIS, but to ensure that our new home on 555 Pennsylvania had the policies, procedures, and the resources to exceed what were incredibly high expectations. Brittany, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition, and thank you for your service to SAIS and the Hopkins Bloomberg Center. Our second honoree for the 2024 Dean's Hopkins Bloomberg Center Award is Hopkins Bloomberg Center Senior Director of Finance and Administration, Skylar Osman. Over the last year, Skylar has played an indispensable role in managing the complex transition of SAIS to our new home at 555 Pennsylvania Avenue, and since our arrival, has taken on the daunting task of managing the complex operations with creativity, energy, and above all, great humor and spirit. Put simply, our magnificent first year would not have been possible without your extraordinary efforts. And this award is a small token of appreciation for all that Skylar has done and continues to do, both for SAIS and the wider JHU community. Thank you, Skylar. Now I want to welcome our esteemed Vice Dean for Academic Affairs, Chito Nwankwo, to the podium for the presentation of the Herder and Foster Awards.
Thank you, Dean Steinberg, and congratulations, SAIS Class of 2024. It is my honor to announce the winners of two of our esteemed student awards. First up, the Christian A. Herder Award, established by friends and associates of our school's co-founder. This award is not just a tribute to outstanding academic performance. It is a nod to the visionaries whose inspiration has powered generations to bring their A game to the global stage. The Herder Award goes to students who've not only survived, but thrived, achieving the highest grade point average over their first 3 semesters. This year, taking home the awards are Stephen Richard Garrett, Nikki Judge Stevenson Maxwell, and Reiki Singh. Let's give them a hand of applause, please. Moving on. While the Herder Award celebrates scholarly horsepower, the William C. Foster Award shifts to honor service. This award isn't just a pat on the back. It's a salute to those who have made an indelible mark on SAIS and our community. It honors those embodying the virtues of integrity, loyalty, and ability, traits that Mr. Foster, a man of many hats, including director of the Arms Control and Disarmament Agency, and devoted SAIS Advisory Council member, admired most. This year's champions of change are Gabrielle Del Sol, Alexa Wesner. Another round of applause for them, please. Congratulations to all our awardees. Now let's switch gears to Corey Baker, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs, who will take the stage to honor our Student Government Association. Corey.
I'm going to step away from the mic for 1 second. Class of 2024, how y'all doing? Y'all were too quiet for me, so I just wanted to, hello. It is my honor to recognize the Student Government Association for their dedication and hard work. I would like to acknowledge the graduating members of this year's SGA. Please come to the front of the stage when I call your name. Kosi Obuli, President. Felix Carter, Vice President. Ameya Joshi, Treasurer. Brooke Schrafer, Programming Chair. Nada Mogazi, Bologna Representative. Chad Higginbottom, Hopkins Nanjing Center Representative. Quisha Bradley, MIPP Representative. Mahika Gandhi, MIEF Representative. Michael Johnson, MAGP Representative. And Mike Boyette, Maskey Representative. The move to the Hopkins Bloomberg Center was not without some bumps in the road. In addition to all they were doing as students, this group of outstanding leaders were your voice, not only to the SAIS administration, but also to the JHU administration. They were the right team to meet this moment, and they represented you well. Their impact will be felt for years to come. On behalf of the SGA advisor, Catherine Outlaw, Janet Athanasiou, and myself, I would like to thank the SGA and congratulate them on a job well done. Now I would like to bring back to the podium one of the coolest students I've ever known. He is not just cool, but he's thoughtful, responsible, smart, and embodies the characteristics of a true servant leader. I present to you your friend, classmate, popular podcast host, your student body president, Kosi Obuli.
Good morning again. Thank you. All right, what's going on? It's now my honor to recognize the distinguished professors who have been recognized with the Excellence in Teaching Awards for the 2023-2024 academic year. These professors were nominated by our graduating class and noted for their innovative approaches, profound subject knowledge, and genuine care for all of us. Professors, as your name is announced, please join me at the front of the stage. The Excellence in Teaching Award for International Economics goes to Professor John Hottenbaugh for his course in International Economics. Students were struck by Professor Hottenbaugh's ability to make economics, often described as a relatively dry subject, to be one of the best classes they've taken. Students have also noted our professors' ability to challenge students while providing them with the support they need to learn. Although Professor Hardenbaugh could not be here today, please join me in congratulating him. The Excellence in Teaching Award for Language Studies goes to Professor Neza Aradi for her teaching of the French language. Students, myself included, cited Professor Aradi's ability to push students to learn French quickly and efficiently. We also noted Professor Aradi's kindness and strong investment in student learning. Thank you so much, Professor. Congratulations. Professor Cynthia Vukovic has received the Excellence in Teaching Award for Functional Focus Areas. He is insightful and passionate about his subject. He treats all students respectfully and is just as eager to learn from us as we are to learn from him. Here's a direct quote: "Taking international mediation with Professor Vukovic has been a wonderful experience. He's incredibly knowledgeable, warm and engaging, and is excellent at both lecturing and facilitating discussion. He is also very open to meeting with students and provide detailed feedback." Thank you again, Professor. The Excellence in Teaching Award for the Regional Focus Area goes to Professor Nargis Bojogli. Professor Bojogli is one of them. Professor Bojogli is by far one of the greatest professors and mentors the university has today. She's a true example of what it means to educate, mold, and challenge students in order to push them to be their best potential. I cannot recall a single student who didn't end up falling in love with her classes, regardless if they found a topic of interest or not. She's extremely committed to creating an open and honest relationship with her students and provides an outlet for them within her institution. Thank you so much, Professor. The Excellence in Teaching Award for Adjunct goes to Professor Brad Potter for his course on American foreign policy since World War II. Professor Potter has skillfully designed the curriculum to include a wide range of perspectives, ensuring that students understand the multifaceted nature of American foreign policy through a global lens. This includes integrating voices and viewpoints from various international stakeholders and marginalized communities, which is pivotal for fostering more comprehensive understanding for all of us. And also, I got an A in this class, so thank you again. Thank you again, Professor. On behalf of the entire student body, I want to again congratulate all the recipients for the Excellence in Teaching Awards and say a huge thank you to all of the SAIS faculty members for your continued devotion to student learning. We appreciate you, and we wouldn't be here without you all. Thank you.
Well, now it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Sarah O'Hagan, who is going to introduce our commencement speaker, my great friend and colleague, David Miliband. Sarah is well known to many of you here, a former journalist and a longtime strategic advisor in the fields of refugee and human rights. She's vice chair of the Board of Trustees of Johns Hopkins University and a former chair and still very active member of our own Board of Advisors, where she and others helped build SAIS Women Lead. As co-chair of the International Rescue Committee from 2010 to 2016, she traveled frequently to visit programs assisting the displaced. She is chair emerita of IRC's Board of Advisors, on the board of the International Center for Transitional Justice, and the board of the Louis and Nancy Hatch Dupree Foundation for the Afghanistan Center at Kabul University. She's been an invaluable counselor to me since I became dean, offering creative and timely advice, including the suggestion of bringing David Miliband to speak to us today. Sarah will do the proper formal introduction of David, but I just want to say one personal word about our speaker. I've had the privilege of working with him over many years. He recalled our first meeting back when Prime Minister Blair was Prime Minister and I was working for President Clinton, and certainly when he served as Foreign Secretary during his distinguished career. I think David was about 18 years old at the time, if I seem to recall, and I was Deputy Secretary of State. The Britannica entry for David says that he has, quote, earned a reputation for being clever, but not arrogant. I would go much further and say that he is one of the greatest public service-minded individuals of his generation, combining a powerful intellect with deep compassion. Sarah, over to you.
It is so much fun to be here as a SAIS graduate to introduce today's commencement speaker, whom I've known for over a decade now as the president of the International Rescue Committee. I met David in his job interview. In fact, he greeted IRC Search Committee with the oft-referenced words that Franklin Delano Roosevelt used in this very hall in 1938 to address the daughters of the American Revolution, fierce and xenophobic critics of the Roosevelt administration. Good morning, fellow immigrants. From David's mouth, it was an elegant opening, paying homage to American history and also to the values of a humanitarian aid organization that resettles refugees in the United States. Unfortunately, it sailed right past the august search committee because we were not in as ready possession of our own history as the British politician and statesman before us that day. What a difference a decade makes. David brought to the humanitarian sector a restless intellect, rigorous analysis and high expectations, and a stalwart heart. He took over an organization with a distinguished track record and revolutionized it. Today's IRC helps people affected by climate, economic collapse, and conflict in ways that go far beyond delivering critical aid. It works as a technical innovator via evidence-based and data-generating interventions, and often as a supporting partner to local organizations who are taking the lead to stabilize life in their own communities. David holds a first-class honors degree in philosophy, politics, and economics from Oxford, and a master's in political science from MIT. He first came to the world's attention as a contributor to the new Labor Manifesto and policy advisor to Prime Minister Tony Blair. He blazed a trail through several government ministries and cabinet roles, culminating in serving as Foreign Secretary under Prime Minister Gordon Brown. It still happens that people stop IRC staff and board on the street to complain that we stole one of Britain's generational talents, to which we can only respond that England's loss must be the world's gain, and the world needs all the talented public servants she can get. It is therefore my delight, on behalf of all of us at the IRC, to share with you our leader and great colleague, David Miliband.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sarah, Dean Steinberg, the parents here, grandparents, all the professors, and of course, above all, the students in front of us, soon to be graduates. I'm truly honored to have been invited to be with you on this special day of reflection and celebration. My role is very simple. It's to celebrate you and your achievements and this institution and its purpose. And of course, the biggest responsibility is not to speak for too long. To the class of 2024, you look amazing. Really amazing. But I have at the risk of making myself unpopular with the majority of you, those of you wearing trees on your heads, you are a fantastic advertisement for the Dolce Vita of life in Bologna. You're a great advertisement. There's a European ethos that can take itself too seriously, but you're taking the issues seriously, but you're not taking yourselves too seriously. So thank you for adding today. And to those of you who are in a mid-career, I don't want to say a mid-career break, but those of you who are mid-career in government or in military service, I want you to have my sincere thanks for your commitment to serving others through your professional duties. Now, this city that we meet in is often defined as a place of backbiting, of power plays, and of self-serving. And I have to tell you, I know that Washington. But there is another Washington, a Washington, your Washington, the Washington of SAIS and its scholars and students. And to my mind, as someone who is not an American, that Washington, that second Washington, shows the best of America, the high ideals of a country seeking a more perfect union, the rigorous endeavor of a nation of immigrants, the zest for results of a capitalist dynamo. And we should say this American story is not closed to the world. This American story has an enduring openness and a commitment to a better world, reflected in the mission of this institution and in the graduating class today, where I was thrilled to hear there are graduates from over 50 countries. I know that Washington and that America too, and I like it more. Wherever you're from and wherever you're going next, each one of you is now a contributor to that story. And I hope you are as proud of your achievements as your parents and friends are of you. As we applaud you today, please know the applause is sincere and heartfelt. I admit, it's a long time since I went to graduate school in the late 1980s, more or less the Stone Age for many of you. I expected the professors at graduate school to be good, and they were. But what really struck me was that the other students were amazing. I arrived full of Oxford University's premium on instant opinions. I learned that the students around me were interested in facts, analysis, nuance, perspective. And I've tried to hold on to those qualities as a policy advisor, as an elected politician, as a minister, and now as an NGO leader. And my fellow students all those years ago told me or taught me something else, even more important, and I try and put that into practice every day in the work I do. Life and work are team sports, even though we're going to recognize you all individually today. Great teams are defined, in my experience, by the abiding interest of every member in the team in the success of every other member of the team. Mike Bloomberg, in whose building you study, said, quote, "Working collectively is the difference between mediocrity by yourself and success as a team." Please, as you sit in front of us, take a moment to think of the others sitting amongst you, those who have provided encouragement, picked you up when you were down, set an example for you to follow, and I hope I can say this standing in front of all the professors, your fellow students have been your teachers too. Never take those contacts, those fellow teachers, for granted. Because together, you have studied what I call our flammable world. What defines it, what defiles it. And now you'll enter the world that you've studied. And we, together, need to decide what to do about it. And if I may, I want to offer 3 messages today that are simple but heartfelt. The first, message 1, and we should recognize that it's absurd to have to say this. Thank you for studying global affairs. Really, thank you. I believe you should be proud of your vocation to understand the realities faced by others. You're not, to my mind, faceless globalists. We need to take on that epithet. The assertion of those who use globalist as a term of abuse is that to be concerned about the world is somehow to neglect the home front. I believe that the truth is actually the opposite. You, with your concern to understand what is happening beyond your reality, beyond your locality, beyond your nation, you are the face of a better future for all of your localities and nations. And the reason's very simple. We live in a connected world. The problems we face don't come from too much global power, global institutions that are too strong, global norms that are somehow a straitjacket, global laws that are stifling, global aid, God forbid, that is too generous. Those aren't our problems. The real problem is the opposite. Global institutions that are too weak, global norms and laws that are not enforced, global justice that is denied. So, we need more global perspective, not less. We need more globalists, not fewer. Message 2, we've got a hell of a lot of work to do. Urgent work. The world is richer than ever, better educated, especially for women, than ever before, better empowered with insights from science than ever before, better connected by technology than ever before. But there are more wars, more refugees, more coups, more people in humanitarian need. My day job, what I've been having meetings about today with the US government, is to lead a large humanitarian organization. There's less power than when I was in government, but there's also more freedom, more ability to get things done in some ways. The International Rescue Committee was founded by Albert Einstein with 1 employee. Today we have 25,000 employees in 330 field sites in 45 countries. And last year, we helped 33 million people whose lives are shattered by conflict or disaster to survive, recover, or gain control of their futures. So, emergency medical operations in Gaza, malnutrition treatment in Sudan, girls' education in Afghanistan, immunization in Somalia, legal rights at the US southern border, that's our business. In other words, we help people who are failed by the processes that you've studied. Processes like development, politics, deterrence, risk analysis, negotiation. I hope that one day some of you will come and join us and become part of the IRC team. And of course, those of you who don't come and work for us, you can donate to us. Because making the world better is a team sport. And finally, my third message. Our flammable world is full of Tinder. Not the website. It's full of Tinder, and it's also full of arsonists. Some of them are in power. So we need firefighters preventing fire and fighting fire with bravery, with insight, and with innovation. That's what we need you to do. Because the global connectedness I mentioned, that's Tinder. So are visible inequalities, resource stress exacerbated by the climate crisis, social media which amplifies hate, and weakened international guardrails which are made of paper, not of steel. That's how you end up in a situation where a permanent member of the UN Security Council, with an obligation to uphold peace and security, invades its neighbor. Where deaths in war are concentrated not among soldiers but among civilians, and where aid is debated not as a right but as a generous favor that belligerent armies allow to go through. I don't know if you studied him, but the scholar Robert Kagan wrote a book called The Jungle Grows Back. And he says that world order is one of those things that people don't think about until it's gone. He wrote, quote, "The question is not what will bring down the liberal order, the rules-based order, but what can possibly hold it up. And in my metaphor, the question is not what will light the fires, what will light the tinder, but what will douse them and prevent the fires. And that's our job. We need more firefighters. So whether you're heading for public service, for private enterprise, or the non-profit sector, please think, how are you going to build insulation against fire? How are you going to use your learning to help put out the flames that arise? If you're going to be a diplomat, address yourself to the task of peace building and peacemaking. Jaw, as Churchill said, is better than war. If you're going to the military, or going back to the military, please remember that the purpose of deterrence is to avoid war, not to start it. If you're going into business, remember that the benefits of globalization will only continue to flow if you help bear the burdens. Corporate social results are an investment in the bottom line. And if you're coming into my world, into the non-profit sector, be ready to be a social entrepreneur with the 3 qualities that I've learned about the last 10 years. The bias to action. We attack problems, we don't admire them. The embrace of risk. We can't afford to be satisfied with the status quo. And the determination to speak for universal values, not just the willingness, but the mission to defend what humans have in common at home and abroad. Wherever you go, you are part of the next chapter. You are the next chapter of the tradition of this great school. And I went back to the founding documents, and I saw that one of the founders, the diplomat, the great diplomat, Paul Nietzsche, said the following. He wrote, "Early in life, as a witness to the limitless tragedy of World War I felt grow in me a determination to act, to work with others to influence the course of history, and not supinely accept what in the absence of will and action might be the world's fate." As the president of your graduating class said, you are not a supine group. Today, we see the world through our phones and on our phones. We're witness to the triumph and the tragedy on a scale that Nietzsche could not imagine. We don't have the excuse that we don't know what's happening in Sudan or Gaza or Venezuela or Ukraine. In your studies, I know that you've learned the formal skills of social analysis and policy making. But in your time here, and as you reflect today, I hope you remember the informal skills you've learned about how to build bridges, how to forge partnerships, and how to build networks. I say that because the Global Fire Service needs both those skills, formal and informal. We need your brains, but we also need your hearts, and we need your address books. So please, remember to be a firefighter. That's the task we have, and I look forward to working on it with you. Thank you very much indeed.
Well, thank you, David, for those timely and powerful words. I think it's a great message for us to take away from today's events. So now we get to the reason why we're all here, which is the moment to award your degrees, the moment you have all worked so hard for. We will begin with the graduating Student Government Association members and the award winners, followed by the rest of the 2024 class. So let us begin.
Oyebuchi Kosi Obuli. Felix Alexander Spiekerkader.
Ameya Atul Joshi.
Brooke Susan Schaefer.
Chad Michael Higginbottom. Quisha S. Bradley. Mahika Gandhi. Michael Renard Johnson. Michael Boyette.
Nada Mogazi. Nikki George Stevenson Maxwell.
Stephen Richard Garrett. Gabriel Alain Del Sol.
Alexa Wesner. Rui Qi Tang.
Vivian Eng Benderwald. For the Master of Arts in International Relations, Pierre Alexander Aguirre. Mustafa Mubariz Ahmad. Hadia Ahmed. Ayumi Akiyama. Ronnie Kiamareku Alinda. Humai Alieva. Julia C. Allen. Almaha Alnama. Lila Margaret Anderson. Mira Aparna Anderson. Sophia Santa Angeletti. Nicholas Fortune Anthony. John Paul Slants Auger. Graham Austin. Henry Bai. Pip Batinger. Aldrin Ballesteros. Mathilde Barche. Leon L. Barham. Jason Everett Beck. Allison Michelle Bernardino. Ankit Bhatia. Karenina Bhattacharjee. Tridib Bhattacharya. Bencha Rebecca Burr. Jolise Boyd. Noelle Angelique Boyd. Evan Robert Brandaw. Finian Brecher. Amber Bryan. Robert Wharton Carlson.
Ratamber Kumar Chakaturi. Yin-Zi Chen. Chen Zhengxi. Shi Chen.
Elizabeth Amy Churchia. Victoria Chien. Calvin Chu. Kat Chue. Kristen Lee Clark. Peter Galbraith Coates. Christopher John Coffey.
Zhangzhu Chen.
Madeline Cook. Claire Crane. Aaron William Dane. Seamus Patrick Daniels. Zainabu Darbo. Manuel Luis de la Puerta Alvarez. Patrick Tully Devereaux. Anya Dinian. Sharia Nicole Ramos Dominguez. Carter Marie Douglas. Elza Ellen Drofe. Faye Dwan. Eileen Azucena Duarte. Alexandra Ferguson Durham. Sophie Sherman Egar. Galen David Mahatma Erickson. Gaden Erickson. June Fong. Joseph Mackay Farrell. Nathan Milo Felmus. Feng Jingning. Michael John Ferguson. Marta Fernandez Koppel. Daphne Lynn Flores. Tyrone Clinton Fosnacht. Evan Aaron Fry. And Charlotte Nadege Frote. Hannah Lee Funk. Bo Yuan Gao. Angelica Garcia Patino. Eli George. Iseult Gibert. Sasha Louis-Dominique Gilles. Alexander Giordano. Viviana Giraldez. Emma Sinclair Glass. Kursat Gok. Kayla Goldstein. Chung Gong. Yu Qing Gong. Jeffrey Allen Gorham. Brian David Gray. John Gray. Au Gu. Guo Yuhan. Xia Guo. Zoe Haoning Guo. Gorish Shankar Gupta. Tristan Alexander Gutbetzal. Christopher Thomas Haley. Rachel Hall. Michael Gerard Hallahan. Ujia Han. Ulin Han. Sarah Gertrude Harmon. Eleanor A. Harvey. Chloe Alexandra Dunn Haynes. Nicholas Hood Hearing. Juan Andres Hernandez. Natalie Renee Hopkins. Yiwei Hu. Xu Ya Huang. Alexandra Spencer Huggins. Rowan Marie Humphreys. Omar Jad Husseini. Jessica Ann Ilaria. Mohammed Aminul Islam. Nicole Jacobson. Peter Johannes Yarka Sellers.
Amanda Jin.
Yi Chung Jing. Jin Zhen. Shahad Jawari. Laura Elaine Jolicoeur. Asta Joshi. Gandhar Satish Joshi. Stefanella Julius. Nicholas Anthony Callums. Megan Kelly. Edward Jacob Johannes Kennedy. Jack Ryan Kennedy. Manisha Kaur Kale. Myungjun Kim. Shane Kim. Mehmet Emirhan Kanatash. Ali Erica Klein. Rayshawn Knight II. Nisa Kerner Shostak. Elizabeth Cecilia Koss. Ekaterina Kuznetsova. Kevin Gregory LaMonica. Olivia Monet Lee Daly. Benjamin James Leeper. Lexi Lay. Benjamin Lenane. Lee Gun. Leon Young Lee. Ija Katie Lee. Zhu Yao Li. Man Xuan Lin. Jacob Lee Liu. Raymond Liu. Yuan Liu. Zhongyu Liu. Audrey Lotus. Lydia Long. Catherine Longo. Jilin Lu. Lu Ji Yuan. Matthew Brendan Lurie. Sylvia Shihui Lynch.
Qian Qi Ma. Zhe Qiu Ma. Milosh Majore. Aditi Netra Mahesh. John David Mancini. Alana Price Marjalies. Jackson Martin. Mahiline Martin. Louis Martin Vehizon. Albert Mashgluli. Dylan John McCrae. Danielle McGee. David Mena. Caitlin Christensen Miller. Claire Mills. Scott Wayne Missler Ferguson. Mac Mosier. Leonard Friedrich Muller. Nicholas Meyer Munvies. Eri Nakamura. Luke Wong Navratil. Rana Najad. Julie Ann Nevelef. Tui Ann Julia Nguyen. Carolina Oliviejo. Megan Elise Ophel. Nicholas Mark Pacheco. John Jacob Palser. Emily Antoinette Nune Pang. Maria Margarita Papakostas. Chris Hyunsu Park. Parth Prakash Patel. Abigail Young Piak. Jacob Piper. Michael Kirby Portillo. Anya Ellen Rodham. Christopher Michael Radcliffe. Shristi Rai Chaudhary. Shanti K. Ramakrishna. Kalu Ren. Enrique Reyes Dominguez. Narime Cristina Reyes Bunerer. Garrett Edward Richards. Cameron Alexis Richardson. Kyle Lawrence Ringers. Kevin Joel Rivas. Gabriela Maria Rodriguez Rios. Hannah Zoe Faye Rosenthal. Sophie Ryan Aye. Sophia Alexandra Salazar. Allison Sanchez Herrera. Adam Thomas Savino. Santisuk Austin Psychosi. Yevgen Sekretariuk. Allison Marie Senko. Leon Sami Shaban. Ava Shariat Madari. Ryan Brent Sheets. Tommy Shu. Rachel Hannah Schiffman. Yuki Shimizu. Sang Yuen Shin. Peter Martin Zies. Molly Simpkins. Morgan Cannon Smith. Samuel Ray Smith. Alejandro Danco Sobrera Barboza. Benjamin Andrew Sokol. Maria Moyosoreolua Shomore. Jose Soria. Hunter Gordon Sosby. Sarah Rosenthal Springle. Isabel Dickinson Steiner. Danielle Stepner. Brianna Stinsman. John Robert Straszewski. Chris Stumpfius. Su Yuan Su. Mohammed Suleimanagic. Waning Sun. Cindy San Esperida. Patty Pacharita Taxinawang. Amika Tamo. Jennifer Cabo Tang. Elaine Tantalo. Yu Dian Tao. Adam Kobe Taylor. Tasia Conti Thornton. Aya Sophia Theodoti Tai. Natalie Elizabeth Timponi. Derek Balcom Tingblad. Ian Hadley Tisdale. Mariami Keshalashvili. Deep Lam Nyop Tran. Catherine Anna Trager. Moshama Triawan. Patricia Trocoli Draganetti. Yu Xing Zhang. Yue Shan Tu. Natasha Naomi Tumatel. Roxana Carolina Ulloa. Nitish Vejanathan. Mirabai Grace Venkatash. Julia Joy Venturini. Chloe Hess Walton. Frida Wan. Juan Yi Wang. Role Wang. Xuannan Wang. Shuyi Wang. Shuyu Wang, Xinyan Wang, Xinyi Wang, Xuan Wang, Shuafei Wang, Yuchen Wang, Yushuan Wang, Zhangchen Wang, Ziqi Wang, Evan Lioli Ward, Zhu Tongle Wei, Chelsea Suzuko Uchida Wells, Riel Matea Whittle, Kunanon Wihaka Pirom, Alexander Thomas Willen, Morgan Alexandra Wilsman, Jeffrey George Winkleman, Joy Woods, Yizhe Wu, Yi Xia, Zhiling Xia, Tan Xu, Wei Di Xu, Yunus Emre Yavuz, Florence Yu, Kuhan Yu, Jalen S. Zeman, Chang Zhong, Feng Yue Zhong, Liu Qi Zhang, Xiaorui Zhang, Xingyi Zhang, Yuman Zhang, Claire Zhao, Tianyuan Zhao, Rongjian Zheng, Xavier Zheng, Crystal Zhong, Pei Wen Zhong, Xuan Zhong, Ruibo Zhu,
For the Master of International Public Policy, Mate Arender, Ali Abdulrahman Al-Bakri Sr., Christian Nels Alf, Benjamin M. Andera, Alessia Ardesi, Ryan Asbridge, Iman Angela Awad, Matthew Michael Berry, Jeevan Binder, Isabella Bianchi Tirabaski, India Black, Osei Boache,
Move it to your left. Move it to your left.
Andrew Stephen Borback, Jacob Randall Bright, Timothy Craig Brooks, Kelly Marie Brownlee, Caroline Nanauku Bruce Atta, David William Bruton, Kelly Caggiano, Jason Ferrer Cano, Scott Carstetter, Angel A. Castillo, Jorge F. Chameau, Itsu Chang, Michael David Chernin, Joao Marcelo Quiabay da Fonseca, Michelle Chinaza Chikezier, James Robert Christ, Simone Davis, Nicholas DeFranco, Danielle Marie Doran, Mizumi Dutcher, Timothy Dwyer, Brandon Marcus Eanes, Elizabeth Catherine Eldridge, Mark Lewis Fox, Ryan Scott Frost, Maxwell Evans Fuldauer, Montana Winters Geimer, Jamie George, Arlecchino Gomez, Matthew Allen Goodwin, Ryan Richard Gordonier, James Donald Halsell, Chelsea Renee Hatch,
Jacob Herskind,
Sarah Marie Hickey, Tyler Jared Holt, Rodney Hauser, Chao Yun Xiao, Henrietta Happy Igorure, Matthew James Intochia, Steve Barry Jones, Damir Kachapur, Harold Norbert Catton, Charles Raymond Kennedy, Nikolai Thomas Carey, Simon Russell Kanister, Eureka Kushibiki. Andrew Blaine Lehman. Stephen Michael Lone. Cody M. Locke.
Elizabeth McBride. Brian Jeffrey Mann. Wilmarie G. Marchani. Aurora Martecki Marti. Jordan Matthews. James Robert McConville. David Justin McLaughlin, Jr. Brianna Nikita McQueen. Justin Merle Moykins. J. Elias Moreno, Jr. Matthew A. Morosic. Brian Patrick Nail. Jonathan Newbold. Brandon Wayne Olive. Mark Olmsted. Yeti Park. Jay Pascaret. Catherine Rose Padone. Ayelet Pearlstein. Martin C. Poon. Sean Adrian Posey. Glenn Edward Pry III. Daniel James Puhak. Nicholas Andrew Michael Richards. Brandon Kinrick Roberts. Joshua Aaron Ruzansky. Riley David Som. Molly Rachel Scharfman. Michelle Shin. Leah C. Shubin. Nandita Singh. Dane Scott Stevenson. Brent Steimer. Hiram Moroni Suarez. Aaron Philip Summers. Jonathan Christopher Taylor. Claudia Cecilia Tejo Rios. Adele Tasama. Alexis Thorne. Marshall Tillis. Roman Tillman. Giovanni Pietro Tomasi, Jr. Liam Totten. Meredith E. Trezeis. Enkbayar Tsugo. Brandon Hal Turner. Linda Tusime. Travis Morgan Urbanic. Melissa Urbanski. Ronnie Danielle Urbas. Guillermo Velez. Daniel White. Jennifer Whiting. Desalyn Ray Whitlock. Sean Douglas Will. Julius Antonio Williams. Dave Wrigley. Taiko Yoshimura. Dahlia M. El Fatih Zain El Abedin Jr.
For the Master of Arts in International Economics and Finance, Joshua Ubede Adebe. Alyssa Christine Anderson. James Andrew Byrne Archie. Ashu Aurora. Ashwini Arul Rajan. Zuching Bai. Adi Barjanola. Ishun Sao. Han Kwon Chan. Yu Jun Chen. Junling Dai. Jingwen Deng. Xiaohan Dong. Wen Tao Du. Haoxian Duan. Jessica Dawn Eicher. Zhu Xi Fan. An Ran Feng. Xiao Wen Gao. Maria Camila Garcia. Junyang Gu. Yin Guan. Jianni He. Chen Shi Huang. Iran Huang. Patrick Isidro de Souza. Junling Jian. Nan Jiang. Adia Kelly. Yuhan Lee. Cheryl Lee. Haolan Lee. Hao Wen Lee. Yanzi Li. Yuhan Li. Yunze Li. and Ming Liang. Biru Liao. Shi Yu Liao. Nikila Lingener. Allison Werner Listerman. Yuan Liu.
Xiao Xiao Meng. Nadia Palisa Mguni. Takash Nagatomo. George Agriel Ngayap Hatia. Jared Dwayne Park. Jinfan Qian. Sky Q. Jeff Sampong. Sheng Shen. Yu Hao Shen. Jiashuan Shi. Yuqi Shi. Netra Sriram. Anne Alice Tiha. Kiswenda Ivan Matilda Tuguma. Viet Tuan Tran. Zhou Yu. Jing Chao Wang. Zhu Wang. Zihao Wang. Vivian Wei. Siyang Wu. Xinjiao Wu. Yi Wu. Xiayu Shong. Hao Chang Shu. Jitong Shu. Ron Shu. Yao Yao. Wenxian Yo. Zichen Yu. Shile Zeng. Yuanling Zhen. Chuqi Zheng. Liu Cao Zheng. Luo Xi Zheng. Qian Qian Zheng. Xiangyu Zheng. Ye Rachel Zheng. Hoan Zhao. Jie Zheng. Wei Yi Zhou. Sonia Zhu.
For the Master of Arts in Global Policy, Daniel Anthony Armstrong. Stuart Michael Chester. Samuel John Dunderdale. Jeffrey Raymond Kingsland.
Mayben L. Owens. Tyler Reed. Danielle Suber. Xiaozhou Wang.
For the Master of Arts in Global Risk, Emily A. Allen. Benjamin Philip Charles Argaroff Flood. Alexander Theodore Barris. Santiago Carrasco Scherer. Santiago Carrasco Scherer.
Dennis Cho.
Eric Emery. Ardenis Oscar Gonzalez Sr. Charles Noel Goodman. Kira Inston. Rihanna Johnson. Fritz Julian.
Matthew Thomas Murphy. Antonio Miguel do ESS Ribeiro. Laura Smith. Yuan Tian. Astrid Carolina Vargas Hernandez.
Priya Suma Gandikota. For the Master of Arts in Sustainable Energy, Benjamin David Eckold.
Charles Johnson.
Seiwan Zhang. Jason Contney. Daniel James Kulikowski.
Grant Taylor Miller. Elena Neiman. Jack Prill. Galia Slipiva. Quinn James Worth.
For the Master of Arts in Strategy, Cybersecurity, and Intelligence, Brian Leonard Alcorn. Jeffrey Timothy Bay. Yash Bajaj. Alex Bergman. Madison Brianna Binder. Christopher Joseph Bing. Elizabeth Allen Bohan. Connor James Bolanos. Aishwarya Brahme. Olivia Brown. Connor Jean Crago. Daniela Altamirano Crosby. Jim Labasbas Donaire. Caroline Mercer Dove. Shakul Dubé. Emily Brianna Estrada. Cameron Helms. Henry Thomas Hipp. Darlington eBay. Matthew Clark Castler. Kenneth Kuprowitz.
Tomohiro Matsushima. Supriya Mazumdar. Brian Patrick McDonough. Javier Alejandro Nader. Samson Tambalika. Gregory Daniel Papish. Zaylee Petit. Makeley Elizabeth Phillips. Ryan Kiernan Posthumus. James Michael Probert, Jr. Amanda Pryor Robinson. Lucas Maderos Ros. Ru Han Sia. Drew Michael Starbuck. Alexandra Stinson. Anastasia Fabiola Sumarao. Amanda Nancy Johnson Tabrizi. Cole Gardiner Troutman.
Robert Christopher Vizzetti. Emily Wainwright. Thaddeus Webb. Cameron Williams. Anton Junha Young.
For the Doctor of International Affairs, Kevin Arthur Ball. Jihan Sharif El Hadidi. William Randall Everett. Jamie Armstrong Gardner. Robert Perry Gerbrecht. Samuel Robert Goodwin. Matthew Scott Irvin. Hannah Misun Khan.
Molly Ann McQueen. Ruth Esther Namatova. Sujin Park. Urvaksh Darius Patel. Limon Bade Rodriguez. Jamaldeen Tanzua Seydu. Richard David Tilley, Jr. David F. Varela. Marianne Lourdes Vidoray Mood. Carice Elizabeth Williams.
For the Doctor of Philosophy, John Q. Bolton. Dissertation title, Pacific Pivot, or Half Step, Analyzing the Obama Administration's Pivot to Asia.
Carlos Andres Salazar. Dissertation title, Disease, Shocks, and Power in the International System. Ke Yi Tang. Dissertation title, Democracy, Distributive Politics, and Development Finance, Evidence from Africa.
All right, one more round of applause for our class of 2024. Stand up. I want to thank our distinguished speaker, our faculty, our staff, parents, family, friends, and everyone else who's joined us in this very special occasion. Congratulations to all of you, and now go out and enjoy this spectacular day in Washington, D.C. Be well and take care. Thank you.